on my PC and phrases.
Hey, hello, people.
Everyone.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Everybody all right?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I've had better weeks. It's been a pretty shitty week. It's been a pretty shitty week, but I'm glad to be here with you gentlemen.
You gentlemen is in a pair of boobs there, Josh. That's just what you just did. Nice bit of cuppage.
Bear with me. Come on, bear with me.
You always got to do the noise.
Firstly, sorry about the delay, people. Completely my fault. I was literally just finished work. I'm still in half my uniform, but I am here. We are here. And we've got some shit to tell you.
Oh, yes. Well, I think we'll save that for a bit later on.
Yeah.
Don't give away all of the surprises just now. You know, we're only 30 seconds in.
Evening Ross, evening Scott, evening Gav, evening Nasty Coils, evening Nick, evening Tracy. Blimey. If everyone is enjoying Josh's heavy breathing as much as I am, please keep it to yourselves.
Sorry. I'm a little bit bunged up, so I know I usually heavy breathe, but I'm a little bit bunged up. I'm wondering if it's picking up. I'm wondering if it's picking up this microphone as well, because these have got a mic on. I wonder if it's picking up both.
We'll try and mute it, and then we'll find out.
Doesn't seem to be. Evening, Lee Winks. Hope you're well, brother.
I'm going to push my microphone a bit further back.
That's better. You can still hear you really clear, so...
Yeah. You just can't hear your Pornhub breathing.
You love it. You will love it, man. I am the original deep breathing down the phone.
This routine phone call. I just want to order a Chinese.
Oh,
yes,
So, happy Sunday, everybody.
Yes. It's bloody cold.
Is it?
Yeah, it is a little bit chilly.
Gingers do tan. There you go.
Not a tan.
Gingers do tan. Look at that
That's
look.
a fake tan you put on.
Fucking fake tan. Fuck off,
Got
baldy
not a
bastard.
tan on my bollocks.
Hey, that's the only white bit on me.
That's the only ginger bit on me, you know.
Anyway, so last week we sort of said we weren't really going to do a whole what we were vaping segment anymore, unless we've kind of got something new and interesting to show, and maybe we'll just talk through our juices that we're vaping, because quite a lot of us seem to vape the same products week in, week out, because we all have our favourites, this, that and the other. I know I've got some new stuff, so I'm happy to share that. Anyone else? I know Paul's got some new stuff.
I have got some new stuff. Well, kind of old stuff, but
New to you.
Well,
New to you.
Everybody else on the loop has seen it.
I've got.
Do you want to do me first, then, Josh?
Yeah, let's make you larger than life. Hold on.
Do it.
Whoa.
So, today I'm in Silent Hill because I've moved from the Hobbit Hole area where I usually do the shows up until my little office area. So I'm in the middle of decorating it. So it looks like Silent Hill. More comfy, and I can stretch out here as well. So new stuff for me this week. I am on my acrylic Exile, which I've just had delivered yesterday by Josh, with my Apocalypse 25 MetLife edition up top, with some Alex Sartorius coils in here, and they're called these coils Ferk, and they do. They're really, really good. Juice wise, I am on some Fresh Vape Co. Urban Avenue, which is a blue ras. Why won't you focus, you bloody pain? Blue raspberry and grape. Absolutely beautiful. I'm on a little Bantam box, and in there, I'm using some Pod Salts Bubble Blue. Again, if you wanted to focus, that would be nice. And that is what I'm on this evening.
Sorry, I'm on full screen tonight, so I'm trying out something new. So all the buttons are in a different place. So.
What about little box, Paul? That's a diggy little thing, isn't it? I like that.
I think it's actually really good.
It's made by SXK.
Yeah.
And it is an exact miniature rip-off of a billet box.
Yeah, cool. I actually quite like that.
Take the barrel tank. And yeah, it goes up to 30 watts, this one does, with a little tiny 18350 battery.
What sort of battery life are you getting off that, Paul?
Well, I got these off a mutual friend of ours. Matty sent me these last. He was in his storage for donkeys. So I had the black one and a silver one, and he couldn't remember which one didn't work properly. So the black one, the battery life was absolutely shocking. I would take 2 hits and it would turn off. So that one is bum kiss. This one seems quite all right, to be fair. So
you want to try maybe open it up and see if you can fit a little like DNA 60 board in there or something.
Yeah. Well, I've got a spare one. I could do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they're all right. You know, if you like the look of the billet box, I mean, yeah, it's a complete rip-off of one, but the Bantam is their own kind of thing. So it's
yay, my boys from Alternator in the chat.
They are indeed.
Sorry. Just had to say that.
So I can't actually see anybody in chat yet, so I'm not even loaded into YouTube watching it.
So anyway, I'll do a quick. Chris, we'll just do a quick. What everybody's vaping. We might as well. You'll see why later. So
Yeah.
Christopher, what are you vaping today?
I am on the Sad Boy Cookie Butter Cookie. Seeing my face in full screen is very scary. I can understand why everybody gets scared when I'm around. And the other one is Donut King Cinnamon Apple. And that's really it, juice-wise. Both quite nice winter vapes, especially obviously the Cinnamon Apple. But other than that, yeah, I'll keep it short and sweet.
Fair enough. I can already see what Vinny's vaping, so we'll just show that mech off again because it's a beautiful bit of kit. So why not?
Good evening, everybody. Good to be back. I'm on my Geek Vape Aegis X with Fatality. In there, I've got some Dark Star Liquid, the 7-Berry Blast, which is rather nice, and the mech that Josh was on about is my Immortal Lycan with a little dint in the bottom where I dropped it on holiday.
Get it right, you drop kicked it.
Yeah, I drop kicked it, and I've got the titanium mech line with a half moon drip tip with some Sub-Zero alien coils in there. Thank you very much, Mr. Sub-Zero. I'm on custard crack on the mech. Sorry, custard caramel. And that's me for tonight, because I have literally just rushed in with what I was vaping all day. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Come on.
So I'm on some new bits, because if anybody in the chat doesn't realise, obviously I was part of Team Immortal. I left a couple of weeks ago. Just nothing to do with Immortal, my own stuff. And we congratulate Paul on being made a captain. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah. Congratulations, Paul.
So yeah, but it was just really weird that those two things happened quite at the same time. But yeah, I decided to I was on a bit of a hiatus. I decided to leave. So I just went all out the other day and bought some new products because I fancied a change. So I bought myself. I'll make myself large. So I bought myself. I bought this little beauty. This is a Vicious and Primo titanium, 18650 DNA 75. Beautiful little thing. Thought I'd go to some mouth to lung vaping. So this is the Hussar 1.5 RTA. This thing's amazing. It really is. Like, really good flavour on it. It's really boring watching someone vape mouth to lung. And then just because I need some power, I've also got myself a Lost Vape Centaurus DNA 250C, and that's got my titanium redemption on top. Some of Andy's coils. Juice wise, sorry, in the mouth to lung, I've got the Fresh As Urban Avenue 10mg Nick Salt, and in the redemption, I've got the Sad Boy Key Lime Cookie. And that's what I'm vaping today. But
very nice, Josh.
Just love this little thing.
Like, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm just going to answer a couple of questions in the chat there. Yes, the auction is still going ahead. The date will be revealed. It's going to be later than planned. And so is the expo. The expo is still going ahead, but that will also be later than originally planned. Mainly my fault for fucking off on holiday, but other things as well, which we'll explain later on in this show.
Yes, yeah, we've got some stuff to talk about later, so hang around and hear what's changing. We did have some topics, didn't we, come in the chat the other day, and
who can remember those topics?
The chat's been so busy with stuff.
Me. You know what my memory's like.
The chat's been so busy with stuff that's going on behind the scenes that actually these topics sort of got pushed back a bit in the chat. So I'm just having a look. Oh god, it's so far back. So far back.
Yeah, Josh has got the sniffles and a bit bunged up. Evening,
yeah.
Hodor?
Yeah, I've like I said, this is just topping off my shit week, to be honest with you. As you can hear, I'm like, but it's what happens when you've got two little kids. They bring all the crap into the house, don't they?
Yes, yes, they do.
Evening, Zip.
Evening, Zippy. How you doing, brother?
Hey there, mate.
There's one thing I want to bring up while Josh is just having a look at that, which I haven't discussed with any of you. Some sad events, really, that's gone on. One of the nicest guys in vaping, Vaping Underground, did reviews, and they had a big group on Facebook and things. He has quit vaping, well, not quit vaping, he's quit reviewing and closed his group down, mainly as a knock-on result of haters reporting his old group, which had 8,000 members, that got shut down. And generally, the state of the Facebook vaping scenes, mainly in the UK at the moment, people have just been assholes again. And it's just not fucking on. We're all in it for the same thing. We all love vaping. So why the fuck carry on bashing people, reporting people? If you don't like what they're doing, just leave the fucking group.
Yeah.
It's just
Precisely.
fucking sickening. Absolutely. This guy's put years of work into making that group and making his YouTube channel and everything. And now he's just quit. He's just completely quit reviewing, closed all the groups down, shutting himself away from it because of the amount of stress and anxiety that wankers have caused You're wankers. If any of you are in the chat are doing this, get the fuck off my channel. Get the fuck out of my groups. I don't want nothing to do with anyone that's doing this shit. Because it's not on. You know better than the wanker racist TVP. You know better than anybody else. Just fuck off and stay away. Because it's just not good.
Yeah, it's really not needed at all. Like, it's not what us as a community are all about. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to stop, because there are people out there, there are trolls out there, there are people out there just to cause trouble. Unfortunately, it's a part of most industries, but it seems to be really prominent in ours. People just seem to think they can say what they want and get away with it, and they can't. You can't do it.
That's what it is.
And while I'm on a fucking roll, Vape around, right? I don't care if this costs the channel votes in any way, shape, or form. That was the other fucking thing. Bastard Vape around, taking the fucking piss, charging hardware companies and liquid companies to get on a nomination, not even to win award, just charging to be nominated. 100 quid for one, and it goes up to 1,500 quid for unlimited. It's just fucking sickening. Did they not make enough money off Voxpo? I mean, I know they've got overheads and shit like that, but for fuck's sake. It just... I don't care, right? Vapor, take me off your awards if you want. You're wankers. You're just fucking sucking the life out of vaping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, mate, it's fine. I mean, that was actually one of the topics we spoke about during the week, that we couldn't quite believe that Vape were charging for a nomination slot. So what was it, £100 for one nomination?
Oh, yeah.
Like 150 for two nominations or something like that, and it went up to like 1,500 quid for unlimited nominations, which is just a bit of a joke, really. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you want to be considered for this award, you have to pay us for us to show it off. Do you know what I mean?
Who was that then? Sheboygan.
Sheboygan Smooth Trans.
What Vic has put up about Todd is out of order. It's got nothing to do with Vic. What Todd does with his Patreon and his YouTube membership scheme, Vic should just keep his nose out, and Vic should really know better. That's all I'll say on that subject, because I don't want to get...
Vic's been the victim of quite a lot of hate himself, so
you should know what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, this is it. It just seems like everyone's trying to one up each other, and it shouldn't be like that at all. You know, it should be, we're all in this together. We all do what we do because we enjoy doing it and we love doing it. So people should be working together, not fighting each other. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's all for the good of the industry.
It's just the bitching. It's got so bad again. Just so out of control. So out of control. Yes, the highest tier in the Vape Around paying thing, if you pay £1,500, you can get unlimited entries for hardware and liquids on the nominations. They've totally done away with the public creating the nomination list for those awards. Good evening, Cheech. Hope you're well. And just opened it up for a cash cow, basically. Because companies
it's all about lining those pockets.
Unfortunately, so. Cheech.
Well, to be fair, we've seen them do it before, so we kind of expect them to do that kind of shit now.
Yeah, but they didn't do it with the awards. I mean, well, they didn't do it so overtly with the awards. Obviously,
it was always
rumours for a long while about the backhanders and the advertising that you pay, getting you the things. I couldn't give a fuck. Like, Vape Round, go away. Stop taking the piss. Stop raping the vape community. That is what they're doing. They are raping the vape community.
Evening, Matty. The good friend Matty's just come in the chat. NG Vapes.
Here he is.
Yeah, that's it, Steve. It's Steve. Calling you Steve's just wrong. That's it, Zippy. Yeah, egos lead to personal beefs. Yeah, 100%. You know, there are too many people in this industry with a fucking ego the size of the world, and it needs to fucking stop. It really does need to stop. But
it's draining the life out of the community. People don't want to take part in the community aspects of it now. It is down to people like that.
No, and it's sickening because it's killing it. It's going to kill it completely, and then everywhere will just be shit. I mean, it's hard enough on Facebook right now to keep vaping going, with people doing the needless reporting, and then the bullying, and then the moaning, and the bitching, and the backstabbing, and the slagging off. Fuck off! Just pack it up, for God's sake. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading a comment. Yeah.
Thing is, you started off, you went straight into this, Vinny. Like,
no, I mean, I think it's fair enough. I mean,
a chance to press his button.
No, we're saving that. We're saving that. We're saving that. This is all
I've
to
had 2
do.
weeks. I've had it all building up in here, and it's just fucking stuff it. I'm a placid man, and it's just really round me up.
Placid.
Placid. Not flaccid.
I was like, whoa, hey, we're not that kind of show, bro.
Well, you never know,
That's LXB After Dark, that is.
Oh, I feel better now. I've got it out. I've got it out of my system.
Just do what they're doing, bad boys. Just do a bit of woo star.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all said in the chat the other day that actually, we always said as a show that we weren't going to be about drama, and we're not going to be about drama. But I think we are going to start maybe calling a few more people out on their bullshit.
Yeah, we're going back, right? I'm not going to go too far. Sorry, Josh. We are going back to what we started as. We are not going to fucking pull our punches. If something needs to be said, we are going to fucking say it. I've just... I've got to bring that comment up.
Flaccid Vinny. Love you, Matt. Love you.
Yeah, cheers, Matt. We are going back to what we started as. We are not going to pull punches on any fucker. Take this as a warning. Evening, Chris. Nice to join us.
Yeah, sorry about that. My computer decided it was going to do an update and stream this at the same time, and just went, nope, not happening, and just shut down completely.
Chris, your computer can barely run Windows.
I know.
Bye.
I would try joining OnlyFans, but I'm too ugly for that. Just to raise the funds.
I don't know, mate. I think you could have a specialist sort of vibe going on there.
That's very niche. Very niche.
Yeah, moves and tubes. Harry moves and tubes.
I've got some absolutely sickening thoughts in my head. I'm not even going to say them because.
And you all say I'm sick in the head.
Yeah, but we don't say them, Chris.
Neither do I half the time.
Oh, I can't believe I've run out of beer. Run out of beer.
Zippy's just set a challenge. There we go. I like that, Zip. I do like that.
Yeah, post it in the chat. Post it on the Facebook page, wherever. Even in different groups. Do you know what I mean? Try and bring some positivity back to any group that you're in. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Zippy's back to Zippy. Can't wait to get Zippy back on her live again. Evening, Gav. But yes, right. Yes. God, I'm fired up now. Who else do I need to have a pop at while I'm here?
Nice, Sam. Like a cold can of Brewdog. I've run out. My plan was to go to the shop earlier, and to be honest with you, I'm in such a shitty mood that I can't be fucking asked to leave my house. So It's been a rough week to say the least.
And we won't talk about Spurs either.
No, please don't. I'm going to get that in the chat now, aren't I? I'm going to get that in the chat, man. Can't fucking believe it. Seriously.
Yeah, I did see your little post about not long before I joined the stream chat earlier.
Hang on, when we 3-0 up?
Yeah, and drew 3-3. Seriously, fucking, it's really topped off. The only good thing this week, is that I'm not a rugby fan, but Exeter Chiefs, champions of Europe, fucking, it's great for the city. So you know, it's fucking awesome. But I'm not really a rugby fan. I follow what Chiefs do, but I've been to one Chiefs game in my life, and I went and stood in the bar the whole game pretty much, and just got absolutely twatted. I was watching the football scores come in on the screen that's in the bar, and we lost to South Sharks that day. It was a friend's birthday. We went up there for his birthday, and we lost to South Sharks that day. You're not coming back. You're a jinx. So yeah, one of those. So yeah, shit week, and that's just topped off a really shit week. Really didn't need that at all.
I'm not putting it up again.
That's fine. It's I'll put it up.
Yeah, I did see the one just before, and I was thinking, what does the F stand for, really?
Can we have that as like a revolving banner across the bottom of the screen?
What, Flaccid Vinny? Yeah, we can do if we want to, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh shit!
I've
Yeah,
still
I
got
forgot
to work out how to do it.
We'll be safe for at least 5 weeks.
No, you'll probably be safe forever, considering this thing probably wouldn't be able to bloody do it. Too much processing power.
Right.
It's too much processing power opening an email, Chris.
Yeah.
It makes my computer look high tech. I will say that.
Well, it did. I did buy it just as Windows 10 was started to be rolled out as a freebie, and every computer was being shoved with just the update. Yeah, have the update kind of thing.
Mate, you're going to be trending. Need to make a TikTok of you, Vinny. Hashtag Flaccid Vinny.
Frantically flaccid rants. Jesus Christ. That's. Don't do this, guys. I've worked really hard this week on sorting shit out. I'm going to have to go and change a load of shit. So I've spent 2 whole days sorting shit out. So yeah, I mean, we're half an hour in. We might as well as just crack on with what's going on with LXV.
Yeah, might as well.
Yes. Go on, Josh. You can tell us.
You want me to tell everybody? What should we start with? So, we all got together and had a chat the other day. A nice long chat, actually, wasn't it? We were chatting for quite a while about what we can do to LXV. So, we're going to be making some changes as of. I'll let you know now. This will be our last show on a Sunday. So we all decided that Sunday wasn't really working for any of us. So we are going to move to Fridays. Fridays at 8 p.m. We feel it's a better time for all of us. We feel it's a better time probably for lots of you. We know Sundays are family days. 7 o'clock is the time you're probably putting your kids to bed, this, that and the other. So we decided to move to Friday at 8. But apart from that as well, the whole show will sort of be changing. So
Yep.
It's sort of a bit of a refresh of the show. We've got a lot more going on. So with the show, rather than just our usual generic chit chat, we're going to be bringing stuff back that's been really popular in the past. So we're going to be bringing back the scavenger hunt.
Bring back the gazebo effect.
We're going to bring back the scavenger hunt. So the show's going to work on like a 2-week basis. So we're going to be having a guest on 1 week, and then the next week will be a reward show. Of course, we're going to make you guys work for it. So it'll be something along the lines of the scavenger hunt. Look, guys, I'm sorry if it's going to upset you us not doing the show on a Sunday.
But yeah,
it's
Things
best
needed
for.
to change. We needed to refresh, reboot, and come back a lot like we originally intended to. Now we've got the pull, I suppose, to bring in more guests. I mean, we're starting next Friday at 8 o'clock with Oliver, aka Oggy from Morning Star. Hey?
I didn't know it was giving name bombs away. I thought that was going to
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Well, that's fine. It's fun.
It's Oggy. If you've not seen Oggy, then come and listen to Oggy. He is an amazing chap, let alone what he makes. He's very engaging, shall we say.
Yeah. We love Oggy. We love Morning Star. All of us at LXV love Morning Star. We all love Oggy. So
Yeah.
we thought he was a suitable first guest. He kindly agreed to do it. So, but the show is going to be a lot more structured. So you're going to see a lot more regular things, and a lot more for you guys to actually get involved with. So this is the plan, really. Just get everybody on the same page, and hopefully a much more enjoyable show for you lot to watch.
oh yes.
And free shit every other week.
Free shit every other week, yeah. So
As Zippy says there, you know you're going to have to work for it with Zippy.
Regeneration X-rated NXP.
yeah, I mean, like I said, there's going to be a guest on, and then it'll be a giveaway show. I'm not really supposed to say giveaway, am I? Reward show, but
Reward.
But yeah, that's what it's going to be. So it's going to be a lot more going on. The other big news is as well is there'll be a new group for LXV. It'll be a solo LXV group. Some of you might already be part of it. This is a group that we already have. So it'll be changing to that. It'll be changing the name. It's going to be an LXV solely group. Does that mean we're going to go live on time? Yes, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, no, we will be going live at 8. So the show is going to be probably a lot more. You'll see it. You'll see it. We've had there's some big things going into it. You know, I spent 2 days this week sorting stuff out for the new show. So not everything's changing. It's still going to be the same LXV. It's still going to be the same panel. But there's changes ahead, and hopefully you guys enjoy it a lot more, and we can make it more entertaining for everybody. And it's going to be a sole show about vaping rather than leeching off into other topics. Hopefully.
What?
Can I
No more
just-
munchy conversations.
Well, you never know, Chris. I'd just also like to say the VVR and LXV group will be reverting back to how it was originally, just being my group. Obviously, the other group, when you start searching for it, will be called the LXV Lounge.
Yep.
Currently the Vape Den, but it will be the LXV Lounge. It's just, we want to keep things moving and keep things flowing and growing, and we just feel like we're stagnated a little bit and let ourselves down a little bit in a way, I suppose. And while I'm saying that, I'd just like to say a personal thank you to Josh. He has done a hell of a lot of work this week, sorting out things. If you want to see what he's done, tune in on Friday, because it's going to be slicker, it's going to be smoother, hopefully slightly more professional.
Josh
has worked his socks off.
If it goes ahead the way I want it to, it'll be a lot more professional, a lot more slick.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
and like I said, guys, if there's anybody you want to see on the show, like if there's any particular guests you want to see on the show, any particular topics you want to cover, please just send them over to us and we'll get it sorted, because at the end of the day, the show's for you lot, it's not for us lot. Do you know what I mean?
I'd just like to add to that, Josh, if you actually want to come on the show,
yeah,
drop us a message, because you could well come on the show as well and come join us for a night and have a chat and see the chaos behind the scenes that goes on. That's something we can definitely do.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we want to get people on. I know there's a few guests that have asked to come back on, so we're going to get them all on. There you go, the LXV Lounge.
A snippet of the new logo for the lounge.
And then you can see us boys in the bottom lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that great. So we've got a lot more. We've got ideas for really cool segments that are going to be coming in from next Friday. So it's going to be a lot more getting you guys to get involved with the show. Really, we want everybody to feel like they can be part of the show, because again, the show's for you. So that's part of
in the other little feature we was talking about doing.
So you're talking in code, Chris. Which feature?
The wall.
Oh, I think we'll leave the wall for now. I quite like that. The wall.
Yeah.
That would get around the copyright issue.
Wall.
The wall.
Yeah, the wall.
The wall.
Well, it gets us off one copyright issue and gets us into another one.
Yeah, it does, because the BBC have got one.
I was thinking more Pink Floyd.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
A wall?
No, Chris, we'll leave that one. There's lots of things coming, people. I want to say Josh and the guys, this has all been growing quite organically for a while, and we just got together the other night and pulled all these ideas together, and we think it'll work better and you'll enjoy it. I hope so anyway, because otherwise Josh has done a hell of a lot of fucking work for nothing.
There's more work to be done. I mean, lots of the stuff I've done is work in progress, so we're going to keep adding and changing, and if it doesn't work, you see, Sean's guessed it.
Yep. But yeah,
Sean's guessed it.
If there are things that people would like to see within the show, don't be afraid to actually speak up and post it within the groups. Let us know what you guys would like to see.
Fuck's sake. I'm not
Do you know what? Matty is still broken by #Classic Vinny. That's going all night.
Oh, jeez.
Unlike Vinny being flaccid, that won't keep anybody going all night.
Oh, for God's sake.
I don't know, it seems to be keeping him going all night. NG Vapes I'm on about.
Good old Matty. We like Matty. Yeah, we're gonna have you guys will see. So you want to see like a top 3 topics of the week. We've got a lot of segments planned out, and each show will run on a structure. But if there's things you want to see, maybe give it a couple of weeks, see what we want to do. But if there's stuff you want to see, 100% put it in. If there's a particular segment you might want. But the scavenger hunt is coming back. The scavenger hunt is coming back. So, it might be that we choose a couple of people each week, or you all just get involved. I think people love the scavenger hunt.
Hello, Facebook user from Edinburgh.
Cheers for that, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't think I could manage a weekly run.
Yeah, he's like a slow burner, Shane. You've got to wind him up for at least a month before he explodes.
2 weeks. 2 weeks is about enough.
and that is Vinny in holiday mode as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does show how much we wind him up, though.
It's just, I am easily wound up. Yeah, I am.
Zippy wants to see people fight for free shit. What, like you do at Expo? Have to chuck out on the stage. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Vapers version of celebrity boxing. Was it that wrestling show that they used to do years ago? Cartoon
WWE.
One. No, the cartoon one, the celebrity one.
Oh, what, you're on about Celebrity Deathmatch?
That was it, yeah.
Yeah, but that was just like animation, dude.
Yeah, that one.
Really
That
quite
was real, Chris.
Yeah, you see, I like that, Scott. I like that. Battle of the Browns.
Yeah.
I do like that. That's a good thing.
Stealing.
Trust me, guys. There's a rant section.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's going to be a weekly rant section. There'll be stuff to rant about when there's stuff to rant about, but there will be a weekly rant. There'll be a rant section when it's needed.
Yeah, one thing we want to not do is be known as those guys that just come on ranting for the sake of it, because we're not like that. We rant when it's due. You know, when somebody's really pissed us off, that's when we'll do it. Which, to be fair, is most of the time.
Surely that comes under cloud comp boxing.
Yeah.
I will just add, there's something I've been invited to do today, which will kind of work well with the LXV side as well. I'm actually going to go for a tour and film around a production warehouse and clean room and things like that as well, which will be quite interesting to see because it's not the sort of thing we generally get to see. So that'll work quite well with the LXV side as well. Somehow I'll work that out at a later date. Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
Oh! Josh Mancini! Oh.
What about that big onesie he had? The big bear.
I was in that last night. I was bloody freezing. It's a little bit. I'm too tight to turn the heating on, Chris. Jesus, I'm an over now. I went out shopping in my
big coat on.
I went out shopping in my shorts and t-shirt yesterday. Damn right I did.
Sorry, I'm just checking on some shit.
Checking on some shit in the middle of a live show. Honestly, we will be more professional next week.
Yeah, no, it's again
not this week.
Just not this week. It's one of those, it's we all said that this was going to be our last Sunday. We wanted it to be like the old show, and then Friday we're going to come back in with the new Phil show. So that's the point of it. Like, remember when Gardener's World relaunched and that shit just went crazy?
Yeah, but didn't you have that one we didn't wear a bra on it all the time?
Oh, sorry. Just had to think of some random program that was really lame.
But yes, we are going to be doing this, and we're sorry if it pisses a few people off, but we don't really care because it's happening. So it's tough shit.
Yeah, we knew it was probably going to annoy a few people that we wouldn't be on a Sunday, but for us, it's better on a Friday. We feel Friday's a better time for all of us. It works better for all of us. So it means we can actually have an idea, and it's a much better time for us to try and get guests on. This is the thing, we want to try and get a bi-weekly guest on, and Sundays just doesn't work for a lot of people. Like I said, it's a family day for a lot of people.
Yeah,
people are getting ready for the start of the school week, the start of the work week. They're taking time with their family. They've usually eaten a massive Sunday lunch and want to go to bed early, so we feel Fridays is a much better time. And there's shit all on TV on a Friday night anyway, so might as well watch us.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you can go out anywhere. So where else are you going to be?
And this is something we'll be monitoring. If if in a few months we're finding that Friday's not working, then it might get moved again. But at the minute, Friday's the day we've chosen, and we're going to be monitoring what's going on the show a lot more. So
I like that idea of Scott's.
The only issue we'll have there is
we'll try to get the same juice.
Yeah. But we could wait.
I'm still waiting for some mango ice juice from Vinny from Christmas.
Like maybe we could
know
like
where it is now.
maybe 1 week we
Bloody
could do
hell,
that where we go, right, well, I'll buy 100ml bottle of juice, put some nick in it, decant like 20 mils into separate bottles and just post them out to you and go, there you go, you've all got the same juice from the same batch.
That would work. That would work.
Yeah, that could actually work, because they could be like mystery samples. So obviously you would know what the flavour is, then we all have to compare it.
Guess the flavour.
Guess the fucking juice, yeah.
I could do that a lot.
Well, you got some free shit there, Anthony.
It's something we can work on anyway. These are all suggestions that we can work on.
I like that idea, Scott. That's a good idea. I actually really like that idea. And I'm sure the
company back now, Scott.
And I'm sure the companies are probably quite like that as well.
Yeah.
So yes, that's something we can definitely work on. What else have we got in there? Where did this tough guy Vinny come from? I've always been here. It just hides really well, Nick. It hides really well.
Under a flaccid, cuddly exterior.
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. Flaccid and Mr. Thornton. I don't know.
Hey, I'm drinking straight crack, and you can't be dropping those kind of things on me.
What's your flavour? Tell me what's the flavour. Ooh, yeah, that's brilliant. Could get in a lot of trouble for that. Flaccid Vinny's Fridays. Matt's not letting up.
I tell you, Matt is going to go to bed dreaming of Flaccid Vinny.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking Saturday night, I'm having you, mate. Fucking hell. Right, yes, anything else, fellas? Because we're kind of...
running out.
Everything is built ready for next week. That's why tonight is just us chewing the fat. Yes, I've had a rant about vape around. I mentioned Vic, whatever, and groups and Facebook and shit. But yeah, everything is geared up for Friday. Tune in, people. Tell your friends. Tell every fucker, for fuck's sake. Otherwise, Scott's...
Don't forget, the new lounge will be up and running. Well, changed over, I should say. By tomorrow, it should be up and running.
All being well, yes.
Just waiting on the final photo to kind of update it.
Yeah, so there's just some changes. I say minor changes, actually they're quite big changes.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's what we felt was right for us, and actually what we felt was right for you lot to come and watch us, and we want to get you more involved, you know, more fun. So let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't get involved, Zippy, because he's already in the show.
Oh, maybe I need to call that Maybe I need to call that section Free Shit Fridays.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
That can be the Free Shit Friday show. It's the Free Shit Friday show.
that's better than Flaccid.
Flaccid Free Shit Friday.
Oh, fuck off, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to start another rant off.
Yeah, so if you guys want to win stuff and you want to see some good guests, then start tuning in on Fridays.
And we want to give it away. Get it away.
Give it away. Give it away.
Give it away, give it away,
Give it
give it
away
away
now.
now. Mate, if only we could use like copyrighted music, it'd be so much better.
I'll try Bit of chilies.
But yeah, so that's the plans. I hope you're all excited as we are. And yeah, it's going to be good. 8 o'clock.
Friday. Right.
8 o'clock. And the shows, I'll just let you all know, the shows are planned for an hour and a half, but if they overrun, they overrun. So they're going to be 8:30 till 9:30. That's the plan. We're not going to be doing this 2-hour shows anymore. Inevitably, some shows will probably overrun if we've got guests on, and
That's
we're gonna
8 o'clock until 9:30. 8 o'clock until 9:30.
Yep.
and our first giveaway show. Well, I'm not going to go. It's going to be the Halloween special.
So
The
that just means I'll
Halloween
remove my
special
mic.
show.
And it's quite a sweet little reward as well.
Yeah, sorry, reward show. The first Free Shit Friday is going to be, yeah, the Thriller Free Shit Friday.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have to do it.
Vinny rants in his pants Friday. No.
Maybe next week we can get Chris looking like he's not pretending to be John Watson.
Well, unfortunately, my mic is that shit. I have to have it this close.
And my mic's too good, so I have to have it really far away.
Tell you what, then, Josh, I'll swap you then.
No.
Yeah, I thought.
No. I'm not swapping your £14 microphone for my £160 microphone. Not a chance.
Why
Seemed like a
not?
good deal. Get it right. It's 15 quid.
15 quid.
Oh, sorry, 14.99.
And you wonder why that boom arm broke the first time you used it.
That's because I was being heavy-handed with it.
I must say, Chris, your audios are a lot better with it.
Not really.
Yeah.
You can hear him talking now.
That's the reason why I bought it. Just so I can be annoying.
Yeah, Scott's coming up with all the good segments, man.
Why don't
Hey,
we
look
think
at
that?
He's vying for a spot. He's looking to overwrite Nick, isn't he? That's what he's doing.
I think we should perhaps get Scott on one week.
Yeah, definitely. If Scott wants to come on. Oh, Andy's coming on E5. So should we just hold? Should we just hold on for a few minutes?
Or should we just go?
No, we'll hold on. I think Andy needs to come on and have a chat, because I think Andy's Andy's like me. He's had a tough week, and sometimes you just need something at the end of the week. I mean, I know we're now moving to Fridays, but good thing for me as well is it's going to stop me going out on Friday nights.
Is Mr. Rumble chain, not Uncle Fester?
Let's be honest, Chris. You could be many things to many people.
Well, yeah.
You are all things to all men, Chris. You really are.
Good and bad.
All things to all men.
That's just gone completely over his head.
Hence why I said good and bad.
Oh, I really can't wait for Friday's show. I really can't wait for it.
Nah, I'm excited about Friday's show.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about Friday's show.
It's gonna be weird though.
And also, Leaguers, if you can all do us a favour, like the shows will be going live. Like we'll be putting the shows up a week in advance. Look, we've had a Zippy join us.
Oh,
Good
bloody
evening.
hell.
Announcements coming in, I might as well.
Yeah. So yeah, the shows will be actually put up. The plan is to have the shows put up. So as soon as the show finishes on Friday, the next show will be up. So we'd appreciate if all of you can maybe just share it round. You know, get involved. You know, there might be stuff during that time that you guys need to get involved with to get on board with, like the reward for the next show or something. So this is the plan. You know, we want to get you guys involved. Because basically, if you guys can do it for us, then it's much easier.
Yeah.
Gotta earn that free shit.
Damn right you are.
Yeah, free shit Fridays. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to have to change that banner. I'm going to have to change that bumper.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, scavenger hunt is coming back.
Zippy's scavenger hunt. And you know, if we're letting Zippy be in charge of that, it's going to be all sorts of shit that you're asked to find.
Yeah.
You seen the last one?
I'm making a flaccid mini free shit Friday bumper for you, Josh. Cheers, Matty. Guys, I will just say as well, if you haven't actually checked out Matty's show on a Saturday night, go and do it, because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Saturday Night Vaporway. Maybe we could do a crossover one night. Maybe we can do like an LXV versus SNVA show or something like that at some point.
Let's do it.
I like that.
See, and it just shows that the vaping community can work together as well, something like that.
Yeah.
And the fact we had Matty on last week and they're giving me all sorts of shit in the chat. That's what it's about. That's what it should be like.
It's not difficult.
What the?
Have a 60-second Vape World News with Chris chewing as much random global news as possible in 60 seconds. And go in just a little time. It's like, this week, blah, blah, blah,
I hardly have a clue what's going on in my own house, let alone outside the house.
We better finish staying in a row at that point.
There is 100% a news section, guys. We're not like, it's going to be like a news and advocacy section. It's going to be on every week. So.
Come on, Andy, where are you? If he's coming, he's coming. If he's not, then I'm off.
We'll give him a few more minutes. And then we'll hang around for a few minutes and then we'll go. Because everybody wants to see Andy. Look, the views are going back up because Andy's coming on.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah, it's just because Zippy came on, yeah.
Let me have my moment, like, you know what I mean?
Zippy, while you're there, let's do a bit of vaping news. Any news on the Rage Nation?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, that's in hand, it's coming, it's being sorted. There may be a pre-order coming out very, very soon. So we're just sorting a few final details, but maybe doing a few pre-orders. There are some coming out to play with. So it's in hand.
Nice.
And he's up for coming on the show, so I'm expecting that launch imminently.
Super duper.
We like the word imminently.
Yeah, so we will. So it's almost as good as Placid. Start watching Jose Mourinho's post-match interview.
Oh man, I was just scrolling through something and it just, you know how it just goes on. It's like I don't even want to watch Jose Mourinho's post-match interview. Fuck's sake. You know.
Placid.
Who's saying flaccid? Who said that?
Placid.
And we have a Mr. Sub-Zero himself.
Hey, yeah.
How are you people?
We're good. We're good. Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Good. So, what's going on? And what's all this here about Vinny being flaccid? I don't... I don't know. I just heard this rumor over the internet. It may be a baseless rumour, but I've often said there's no smoke without fire.
It's not one I'm going to prove wrong right now.
But in Vinny's case, there's no wood without Viagra by the sounds of it. So how is everybody doing anyway?
Shit.
Yeah, good man.
Pretty shit week, but you know, apart from that, I'm looking forward to Friday now. We've been talking about the changes to the show.
Yep.
And I think we're all excited for it. So
good. I'm just reading the comments quickly. Just having a quick nose through.
I really won't bother.
Flaccid Friday show. Jesus Christ.
Flaccid shit Friday.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. Right, so I haven't been watching because I was on the phone to my mum, so I don't know how much has been discussed, what you've all said or whatever. I don't know what's been said so far.
Basically let everybody know what's going on with the show, so we're moving to Fridays 8 o'clock. A bit about what the plan is. You know, we're going to have a guest one week, and then we're going to be doing the reward show, which we've now decided is going to be called Free Shit Fridays.
Free Shit Friday, yeah, damn right. That sounds good to me.
Just letting everybody know what the plan is, what we've been working on behind the scenes, and actually how we're all excited for it.
Yeah,
and hopefully they should be as well. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, the show's got to evolve, it's got to change, it's got to grow. So, you know, we can't keep doing the same thing week in, week out. So we've all put our heads together and come up with some ideas. I think that, you know, we spoke about a few different ideas with like sort of games and rewards and stuff like that, you know. Did you say about doing the Room 101? Have you said about that?
We didn't mention Room 101, no.
Right, so I come up with the idea. Well, obviously I didn't come up with the idea of Room 101. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
no, that was George Orwell.
Yeah. That was a while ago that someone came up with that. But I just thought it'd be something funny. If every week we could get something that we think is absolute trash and belongs in Room 101 and should be banished forever. So, and then obviously when we got a guest on, it'll be the guest that gets to do the Room 101. And yeah, and it's just another way of us having a bit of fun with you guys.
Yeah,
you know.
And Leaguers, if you've got suggestions of what you want to see go into Room 101, put your cases forward.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
in the new group, put your cases forward. Go, I want to see this go into the Vaping Room 101. Here's the reasons why.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's got to be. You can't just be like, oh, I don't like such and such brand, so whatever they bring out, I'm putting in Room 101. It can't just be something gay like that. I mean, something shit like that. It has to be. It has to be based on something. Do you know what I mean? Other than a personal grudge or some other bullshit, you know? Yeah, Jay Hayes can go in Room 101 straight away. He can fucking stay in there as well. But yeah, I think that it's just another idea. You know, we can always. There's loads of different ideas that we can do. Loads of different. Jesus, chat's a bit lively tonight, isn't it?
It was popping earlier.
Yeah. We've dropped off the viewers a bit, but earlier on it was pretty good. So.
I was just reading some of the comments, like Scott saying, have a spotlight hour where you focus on one brand and talk about plus and negative of them. I mean, yeah, but an hour?
Nah, not an hour.
Not an hour, mate. People lose attention after about 10 minutes. Is what we're actually starting to notice. Is that, you know, if stuff doesn't happen within a certain amount of time, then we lose interest.
He's typing.
I've never seen Josh type so quickly.
You'd run out of beer, mate. I'll give you a code for a case of free beer. Yeah. Free beer.
Never say no to free beer.
My mate's dad, well, his mum and dad own a pub in Pendine, and it's got a sign up and it says free beer tomorrow. Every day you go in there, the sign says free beer tomorrow.
I like the one that says today's not your day, tomorrow doesn't look good either.
Right. Now Andy's turned up, I've got to go, so he can take over from my motor mouthing. So Friday, people, 8 o'clock, be here.
See you later, Vim.
Be there, be square.
Now
Catch you later, mate.
For a bit.
It's alright, Josh will kick you up.
He's worked it out. He's worked it out.
He's gone anyway. But yeah, so did you explain about the LXV lounge?
Yeah, we've been over the LXV lounge.
Good.
So
Yeah.
I've changed the banner. I've not changed the group name as yet.
All right. Well, we'll do that straight after this, and we will. Yeah, and if you're not a member of the group, obviously join the group because that's where the majority of the content is going to be. You know, just like the odds and sods and stuff. So, yeah.
Fiona's just sent me a GIF of Josh replying to that message. Just hear a laugh and laugh off downstairs.
That was the fastest one finger typing that I've ever heard in my life.
hey, I double hand type. Fuck you.
All right, mate. Just because you hit the space bar with your thumb, that doesn't mean you double hand type, mate.
Do you know what? I really struggled to hit the spacebar with my thumb.
Really?
Yeah.
I used
It's
to
a
get
It's a tiny little. It's not a big spacebar.
Yeah.
I keep hitting Alt or something.
Try putting the can of beer down.
Don't, mate. The amount of times I'll be playing a game and I'll realise I'm trying to press W to go forward and I'm pressing E, and it's just like I'm getting shot in the fucking face and that, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Fucking closing
Fucking lag! And then I look and I'm like, oh no, shit. Yeah. And it's just one of them. Smock Forum 101. Ooh, don't know how Vinny would like that. And actually, right, Smock's not really that much of a bad brand, I'll be honest, right? We all laugh and joke about Smock and everything, but they do have their place. They really do. You know, they need to learn it, but they do have their place.
The latest one they've
The
done.
Smock Alien can definitely go in there.
Yeah. I mean, how many people... I never had a Smock Alien, but how many people had a Smock Alien, like, you know, as part...
I had two.
I mean, a lot of people, that was sort of like, you know, their first venture into like a dual battery, you know, proper powerful mod. You know, some people. Well, you think about how long ago it was. Smock Alien come out, what, 2016?
And I bought an E-Leaf Icon 220 instead.
Yeah. I actually quite like the E-Leaf stuff. It weren't too bad, I didn't think. Exactly.
And it was Iron Man colours. It was red and gold.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Proper subtle.
I had a Smock, like, it was a Smock something or other 320, and it was this great, big, massive, like, triple battery thing, and it was Iron Man colours as well. Absolute pile of shit, but, you know.
What was that Smock one that they brought out? It looked like the top half of a body, and it was all in Iron Man colours and other Marvel designs.
I remember that. It had voice activation on it.
Yes.
It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
What was that called? I'm just trying to think now. Anyway, the New Sky's not bad, but in direct comp with the Legend. I mean, yeah, look, this is the thing, right? Smock really, they don't go after. They're not trying to get like experienced enthusiasts. Vapers. That's not really their market. It's not their wheelhouse. So, you know, you compare like a Smock to a DNA. It's apples and oranges. You know, they're both fruit, but
that Smock was the iPriv. I've just googled it.
That's the one, the iPriv, yeah, and the Mag, which you want the mag remote? The mag looked like a fucking magazine, didn't it? Like
Yeah, it looked like a
remote.
handle.
Do you remember the Nikon remote control cars that you had there?
Yes.
That's what it looked. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, more than a magazine from a gun. But here we got Matty. How you doing, Matty, mate? I didn't realise Matty was in the chat.
Oh, mate, he's been in here ripping Vinny all night.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
He really has, mate. From like 5 minutes in, as soon as Matty came in, just...
Wow. Yeah, see, look, John Best, he's got 4 Smock aliens and they still all work.
Yeah.
Like,
I had one. Quite some time.
You know, like, I mean, the problem was, though, was that you're going into vape shops and you see that some of the prices they were charging from were really high, well above the retail, like the recommended retail price, but people were still buying them, you know? It was just one of them things. Yeah, I mean, the mag does. I mean, that's something like that could go in room 101. Not the whole company, but just that. Do you know what I mean? Just that mod, like, you know, because let's be honest.
I've got one worse than the mag. Do you not remember the one we did, which had like a skull face on the top and the screen part with like a fucking top hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Smock have made some god awful mods over the years. They really have. But you're talking about a company that puts out a new mod every week, near enough. Like, so literally, they're just like, we'll give this a go. Like, I don't really think they do much market research and stuff, like, you know, otherwise they wouldn't have come up with a 200 watt pod system, because that's just like, that's like.
I'll tell you which one made them beats all of them. The AL85, remember that one?
The what?
Oh, yeah.
AL85.
I'll be honest, I've only really owned a couple of Smock mods. It's not really.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What was that called?
Pile of gash.
The S.
The S.
The S priv, yeah. There was T priv, S priv, yeah, there was a few different ones.
I had the I priv, I think it was, where the screen was on the top.
No, that was the
Right
H
next to it. That was no, is it?
No, the iPriv was the one that had voice recognition thing on it.
Yeah,
That's
and it
the
looked like
iPriv.
the top half of someone's body. Yeah, and then you had another one where it was just like it just lit up, and you had the screen on the top, right next to where the tank would sit.
Smock did quite a few with the screen on the top, mate. They did.
Yeah.
They did quite a few with the
It
screen.
might
on
have
the
been
top.
the older version of that one.
Yeah.
What was that?
It's been
it
a long
wasn't,
time ago.
it wasn't a Smock. What was that fucking terrible squonker? That terrible fucking regulated squonker.
The
Wasn't my
iJoy
Smock.
Capo.
The iJoy Capo. That's the
No,
I
fucker.
bought it brand new the
Well, that-
day it hit the shops, and within 20 minutes of owning it, I sold it on. It was terrible.
Was it that bad?
hated it. It was really bad.
Yeah. See, I never really bothered. I prefer mechanical squonk, if I'm honest. I mean, there's nothing wrong with regulated squonks, but I just prefer mechs anyway. In general, I just prefer a mech, you know. But it's one of them things. Like I say, look, right, if Smock weren't popular, they wouldn't have been around for so long, and they wouldn't have the capability to keep putting out product after product after product after product, regardless of how well the last one's done. They just keep rolling them out, you know. It's just like, it's just absolutely nuts.
They're a multi-million-pound powerhouse. They can do what they want.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
I don't think people. I mean, like Clezo said when he said about Smock not being cloned. I mean, you know, we all know that there's clone Smock coils. What the fuck is that noise?
Helicopter.
Oh, right. Wow.
I'm trying to find Josh. That's Josh's beer order being delivered.
Yeah. He's getting his beer order drop shipped. They're just going to like literally drop it from a helicopter. Smock G320 was okay. Top screen. Yeah. Now, that's the one that I was talking about, Scott. I had one of them and it was like a red and gold color and the screen was on the top. And I'm pretty sure it took 3 18650s. Yeah. And it was like, I think the G320. It was meant to be like Gibson 320 or something. It was something like that because it was like Les Paul type colors. And I think that was the idea behind the thing, like, you know, and they give it 320 watts. Who the fuck? I ain't even going to bother. Who vapes at 320 watts on a fucking reg? Apart from Vinny a couple of years ago.
Twisted Messes.
Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah, but like...
He vapes everything, like, I need it as hot as I can get it.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
I mean, Ken absolutely loves, like, a really hot vape, but, like, you know, it's just the odd person. That noise is horrendous, man.
Tell them hurry up and drop your beer off, will you?
What's going on? They like scanning for AMD users or what?
Yeah,
like,
just go shout out your window, Josh. Oh, I'm trying to do a show.
Matt,
here,
mate, they're looking for you. They're looking for you, mate. They're looking for that heat signature for that fucking heater of a chip you got in your computer.
Mate, it's really...
It is loud. Like, really loud. Wow. Yeah, there's a new Smock Wriggle mod. It's pretty nice.
Looks like the.
Right, I'm just going to go shut my windows. Hold on.
That was it. It was the TV.
I like how he's pressed the button to mute his mic, but not actually mute his mic.
I really can't hear anything anyone's saying. Like, these headphones, it's just like...
You in Beirut, Andy?
Yeah.
Feels like you're in Beirut.
It's like being back in Brixton, mate. It's like... minus the gunshots going off and all the Garvey shouting and hollering outside. But, yeah. Oh. So...
That a bit better, fuckers?
I mean, I thought I'd only jump on quickly.
Mute your mic.
I can't vape my own for a never-ending 300 watt. I mean, Shane, I'll use a reg like a DNA at like 140, 150. But
I got on 100 watts at the minute.
Yeah. Like the
I
only
can
thing
kick it
is,
up a bit.
yeah, you can, but I mean, it's just. It's one of them minutes. Like everybody likes it differently. Do you know what I mean? Everybody likes slightly different twist on the vape. I tell you what, though, I've got to say, Matty, I am absolutely loving that Urban Avenue. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's almost got a little bit of Coolada in it. Almost. There's like a little hint of coolness to it, right? But it's not.
It doesn't take away from the flavour, does it?
No, I know. It's not. It can't be proper Coolada. It's not like real bad because I don't get heartburn off it. I can vape it. So it's like normally it's even got a hint of Coolada. I'm like.
Do you guys see where I get the cowpole reference from?
Yeah, to me though, I'll be honest with you, it's a very similar profile to ASAP Grape, but just not as cold. I find it's a very, very similar profile to ASAP Grape, but just nowhere near as cold. And ASAP Grape,
I can't touch that at all. No, even if I hit it once, ASAP Grape, if I hit it once, that's it. I cannot touch anything at all.
Yeah, now with me, ASAP Grape, I loved it that much that I just put up with the heartburn and the shit. Like I used to get I really loved that juice, man. It was fucking awesome.
What was the other one that you used to like? Was it Slow Blow?
I love Slow Blow.
Yeah, you want it?
Yeah.
Nasty juice Slow Blow.
Slow Blow.
That was it.
It was one of those. It was that first juice that I proper fell in love with. You know, when you try something, you're like, oh fuck me, like this is changing my world. Do you know what I mean? That was the first juice that I've. And I remember they used to sell it in fucking 10ml bottles. You used to go buy it in little tins of 5. Do you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't cheap. It was like everywhere you go, it was like 25 quid for 5 fucking tins of 5. It was hideously expensive, but it was a good juice. I loved it.
It was the same. Like I used to vape a lot of Just Jam Raspberry Scone, and like back then, you could only get it. Well, when TPD come in, you bought 6 bottles that were in a box. You'd have the 6. I've still got some on the side. like 3 milligram, and I absolutely loved that juice. But I don't know. Now I've tried it again now a couple of years later, and I don't really like it that much because there's a lot better juice out there now. I mean, I'll be honest with you though, I absolutely fucking love this stuff. Now I've been doing a bit of PB&J. It's the Jam Monster. They call it a limited edition, but I've been vaping it for about fucking a year or something now. Like, so I don't know how limited is, but I've been doing some testing because, you know, we all talk about coil killers and this and that and the other, juice for too much sweetener. Now a lot of people go, oh, that Jam Monster, it's full of sweeteners and full of this, that, the other. Okay, so this is now my second bottle, right? I've vaped the other bottle in a week, and I've not re-wicked once. Okay, so I've vaped 120 mil, probably 130 mil actually. Might be a bit more because I'm down to there already, right? And this is the color of the cotton still. And that's had 120 mil of juice through it. Like,
that's good, really nice.
And it's not discolored at all. There's no discoloration. The coils are a little bit black, but it's clean juice. It's not shit. But I've been trying it with a few different types of juice and everything just to see how long before you really do need to re-wick. Now the ultimate, the what do you call it? The oatmeal and raisin that I like. Within a day, your wick's black. You know, but you can still carry on vaping it, right? But it just looks like dog shit. So
This does that as well.
Yeah. Ah, nice. Yeah, I love the Kings, man. It's like, it's fucking great. I've been vaping the banana custard. Again, I love it, but I just don't like the smell of it. After you breathe it out, it smells like dog shit. Literally, you could be walking, if you're walking down the road vaping it, the person behind you is probably like, the fuck is that?
My missus says that about some juices. Like, I'll be vaping it. She's like, that smells hideous.
Yeah.
And then you taste it. She's like, oh no, it tastes great. It just smells hideous.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know why the banana custard from them is like that, but I like all of that Kings line. I'll be honest, the Off the Rails is good. I haven't tried the Absolute yet. May, I haven't got round to it. I haven't got round to it. I need to re-wick a setup and do it. But last night I was sat there, I was vaping away, and I was like, that's gone dead. Took it out, put the cell in the charger, and it was like literally 0%. That's how good the monocells are, though. I'll be honest with you, because I knew the voltage had dropped a bit, but it suddenly went from pretty much, normal to a wet fart in it just went down like that. But it was just, I was quite surprised at that. But yeah, I've been looking at some other juices and different wicks and trying, and I'll be honest with you, as much as I hate to say it, Prime seems to be the most durable and long-lasting that I've tried at the moment. The only other one actually that comes anywhere close is that Can of Cotton, to how strong it actually is and how long it lasts. I prefer Fusion though. Fusion's my preferred cotton. It just doesn't seem as artificial as Prime. I don't know, does anybody else think that about Prime? It just seems like...
Yeah. I used to like Prime. Obviously, I went from the V2 to the Prime.
Yeah.
And then I switched over to Cotton Candy. And I just find that Cotton Candy, whilst it doesn't last as long for re-wicking, you don't get as many dry hits off it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got so much cotton upstairs that, for me to go and buy cotton, I'm pretty sure as well that the Cotton Candy collection, Fuzz cotton that Yorkshire Vapor used to do, is basically that repackaged. So it's the same cotton. It's just repackaged and that's basically what it is. But I haven't. Can we make Chris's screen smaller? Make it disappear?
Nope. Yeah, we can. We can do that.
But yeah, basically, cotton is one of them things. Like for years, I used Muji because, as far as I'm concerned, cotton bacon V2 and Muji were about the same. Like literally, you got that wicking time. Do you know what I mean? Like that's one thing I will say about Prime. There's no wicking time with it. You know, you haven't got a like the first few hits don't taste funny. It's just ready to go, bang, and it's done.
As I said earlier, the reason I like Prime is one, it's good cotton. Two, you can pretty much get it anywhere. Like any shop sells Prime pretty much. So
yeah,
you can always go in and go, can I have a packet of Prime? And you know what you're getting. So yeah, there might be some better value cottons out there. You might get a bit more in the pack and stuff like that. But Prime's just so easy to work with.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, ultimate value for money, I think Fusion is probably the best because the size of the tubs and how much you get in it, but there's a lot of waste with it as well. That's the only thing, you know. But, I mean, my mate Liam, you know, all know Liam Critchley, for ages, he used Johnson's Baby Cotton, the unscented Johnson's Baby Cotton for ages. Like, literally.
Tinfoil hat wearing motherfucker.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is you've got to look at it in the end. How many different types of cotton can there actually be?
Yeah.
Like, at some level, cotton is just cotton. And, like, between, like, say, I don't know, Muji, Johnson's, and fucking, I don't know, something like cotton bacon V2, I bet you there's not a lot of difference. You know? The best cotton that I've ever had is Celtic cotton.
Celtic cotton's fucking brilliant. I used to use Celtic cotton.
Yeah, Superior Vape. Is it Superior? They've got it back in stock, but
Yeah,
it's like it's quid for 5 sheets.
Yeah,
Like,
it's you don't get a lot for your money, and
But
it's like
man,
a proper Muji sheet. Like the sheets come in, so you have to
Yeah.
work it. But actually, the cotton quality is phenomenal. It really is.
The flavour that you
That
get
bag.
with that.
I
Yeah.
had that bag. I was using it regularly, pretty much weekly, and for over a year,
Right,
I've
look.
still got.
Them bags, I can get them for $5.
Yeah, I think I paid like £4 for it. With
Yeah, that's what I
postage.
mean. It's nuts. Like
It was
it's
just
just how
stupidly
cheap.
cheap.
I wouldn't say Fusion's really that hard to work with. All you got to do is just pull a bit off and roll it in your hand. It's not like I've never like. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're going to go that route, then I would probably suggest that you get the cotton laces if you're at a point where you're going to struggle with fucking Fusion or any other cotton really. I'd say get some cotton laces. I mean, I used to include Fusion with my coils all the time. I started off doing it with Muji, and then I started doing it with Fusion, and I got quite a few people transferred onto using Fusion from people that were like, no, Muji's as good as you can get. It's just cotton. It's Japanese. It's organic. Blah blah blah. And then they'd say to me, "What's this cotton that you're putting in with the coils?" And I'm like, "It's Fusion." And they're like, "Wow, I really like this." So it's one of them things. The can of cotton I like, but it's got a bit of wicking in time. But that stuff is like made out of Superman's pubes or something. It's like, it's literally so strong. It's like, I think it's like 80% cotton fiber and 20% hemp fiber, which everybody knows industrial hemp's really like
Hemp's
strong.
An amazing versatile substance, really.
Well, yeah, they make rope and all kinds of shit out of it, like, you know.
The Great British Vape Off.
Yeah, Great British Vape Off. Yeah. The bad idea. We could do the Price is Wrong. Completely do it the other way round. I mean, with that, the possibilities are just endless, you know, with the things that we can do. But I'm really looking forward to the new format and everything, and yeah, I think it's going to be great. So, what's everyone been up to this weekend then? Because I haven't really been online that much. So,
Not a lot, mate.
Yeah, same here.
Fucking,
Just
to
been
be
working
honest
in the
with you,
background on things as normal.
I had a week of holiday and it sucked pretty much.
yeah.
So, back to work tomorrow. Not looking forward to it, really. can't be asked, to be honest with you.
Do you know that's one of the worst things? Like, when you've got a job like that and you take a week holiday, it's like, as much, even if you love your job, going back after a week's holiday, you're just like, someone shoot me. You know what I mean? You just don't want to be there. But it is what it is. I've got Jake's playing that game, earning money. At the moment.
Is that the one Matty told us about earlier?
Yeah. Mate, I made about 20 quid in like 15 minutes on it.
Yeah, but it soon slows down.
That's still 20 quid you didn't have 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck. Even if it don't ever pay me out anything ever again, as soon as it stops doing it, I just won't play it anymore. I'm not, like, you know, it's not costing me anything, so it's not really a big deal, but it's nuts. The adverts, though, man. Oh my god! Like, literally.
How do you think they're making their money?
Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, you know, I just like the fact that you can redeem it to Amazon gift cards. It's fucking awesome. You know, just
Or PayPal.
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 yeah. I haven't got PayPal. Fuck PayPal. Hey, listen, man. PayPal is stopping supporting vaping, so fuck them.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, and well, fuck them anyway. I've got no time for PayPal. Like, literally, all these people that think they're covered with PayPal when they're buying like a fucking second-hand mod of some guy on Facebook. You are not covered. Paying with goods and services does nothing. All they've got to do is turn around and say, "Yeah, it's fake stuff." And I'm not a retailer. And PayPal go, "All right, well, it's nothing to do with us then. That's that," and they'll just leave it at that because they will only support it if it's actually a registered business. So, all you people paying your PayPal fees for nothing. John Best. What game? I can't even remember what it's called now, mate. Let's have a look.
Plinko Master.
That's the one, Plinko.
Why were you fucking focused, Chris?
But anyway, I think that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's coming
Yeah,
up.
let's not give them free advertisement.
No.
Yeah,
We'll have to come up with a vape crimp, Josh.
Yeah, I can maybe do something. If anybody doesn't know what crimping is, you don't watch Mighty Boosh, so.
I don't watch Mighty Boo. I don't watch any normal TV, so that's that.
No.
But I can't really hang around long. I just thought I'd come on and say hello. And
No, I think we're going to bring the show to an end now. Anyway, wrap it up because it's gone 9 and it's Sunday. Everyone's tired. To be honest, I'm fucking knackered. I want to get to bed and do.
Check it
fuck
out,
all.
John. Check it out, mate. It's fun for 5 minutes.
It really is.
It's fun for 5 minutes. Or
Or
if you want to get a takeaway or something and you don't want to pay for it, just win yourself 20-30 quid on that, and then
You have to really fucking watch a shitload of ads though.
you don't have to watch them. You just have to let them play while you watch something else. Like, literally, the minute an ad comes on, I literally just stop paying attention to my phone and just like do something else. And when it stopped, I go, "Oh, right," and off we go. But yeah, so next Friday then.
Friday, 8:00. Come
Be
hang with
there or
us.
be square.
It's going to be a good show. We've got a lot
Yeah.
planned. We've got Oggy on. So he's going to be our first
love
guest.
Oggy.
And yeah, so looking forward to it. And then I'm not going to go into too much detail, but the Friday afterwards is going to be the first Free Shit Friday. But we're going to make you work for it. So
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's not just going to be a random giveaway. You have to get involved. Do you know what I mean? That's what we want. A bit more interaction, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it. We've all been trying to think of ways to help the show grow, and do you know what I mean? And bring you guys more stuff, more content. And try and be a bit more organised. I mean, obviously, I'm not very organised at the moment.
I'm never organised.
Well, I'm not really an organised person, but normally I can manage to get on here on time. But today, with all the shit I've got going on with all this COVID bollocks, which I'm starting to actually worry there actually is that now more than I was, because he's slowly over the last couple of days just started coughing more and more and more. And his temperature's up, so it's just one of them.
Yeah. Not
Gonna do the tests. Fair play. I mean, people could say what they want about the whatever, but they delivered the test to me on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It delivered to my door on a Sunday. Like, seriously, right? This is what I don't get, yeah? If you've been in contact with somebody who's got coronavirus or whatever, why would you go then and get on a bus, go to a testing centre and risk spreading it about? Why would you do that when you could just order the test at home? I just don't understand it. It'll be there literally. As long as you order it before 3 o'clock, it'll be there the next day. So it's one of them things that, like,
yep.
All this people driving. I mean, how many miles did people drive out the way to go to a testing centre last, like, when the tests were all starting? Then people were driving from fucking Newcastle to Telford and shit like that, you know? It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, well, when I first had to book in for hours, it tried to tell me to go to Oldham.
Yeah.
2.5 hours away from me.
You want to go to Oldham, mate? Even people from Oldham don't want to go to Oldham.
No.
It's like people from fucking Tipton.
They've got one of the worst.
I was about to say, it could be worse than
teams ever.
to Tipton.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
even I don't want to be here.
Nobody wants to be there.
Right, anyway, I think we're going to call that it for this evening.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in, and if you stuck around to the end, that's amazing. And we'll see you all Friday, 8 p.m. sharp. We'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Catch you later, people.